and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Dr. Jessica Louie, and I love helping people find confidence to live joyful and intentional lives because we all create meaningful contributions to the world. So why am I starting the Burnout Doctor Podcast, and what is it here for you? I love helping healthcare professionals and fellow pharmacists who feel burned out, stressed out, and want to get away from people-pleasing, perfectionism, and really break through to live their intentional and joyful lives. So that's what the Burnout Doctor Podcast is here for you to do. I go through different ways to reset burnout, talk about well-being, and talk about simplifying your life, decluttering your life so you can enjoy making memories with your family and loved ones even more. You probably know that I experienced burnout early on in my pharmacist career. Back in my PGY2 in critical care and my first year in academia as an assistant professor, I was experiencing burnout. That was back in 2014, 2015. Who was talking about burnout at that time? No one. Yes, no one was talking about healthcare burnout at that time, or pharmacist burnout. Everyone felt so afraid. I felt so alone in my journey, and I wanted to destigmatize it, share my story openly with all of you so that you don't feel alone if you're feeling this way, going through a similar situation in your own life. So how are we going to do this? We have weekly episodes every Thursday on the Burnout Doctor Podcast. Listen on any of your podcast apps so you can get the most out of it. Subscribe both on the podcast app and on this YouTube video as well. And this podcast is really geared towards my fellow pharmacists and healthcare professionals. But of course, so many other non-healthcare professionals have benefited from this content and working together outside of healthcare. It's really an inclusive community here together for everyone. If you are not familiar with me, let me take a quick minute to introduce myself. For those of you who like details, want to know my credentials, let me get into a little bit of that. It's also on my LinkedIn profile, but I am a Doctor of Pharmacy degree holder from University of Southern California here in Los Angeles. Also completed my bachelor degree at USC. Fight on. I have an advanced pharmacist license here in California, and I'm board certified in critical care. So going through all of that, I was born and raised in the Midwest. Go Packers, if anyone's a Packers fan. Then moved out to California for my USC journey over 7 years, 3 for my bachelor's and 4 for my doctor of pharmacy degree. And during that time, I was an intern pharmacist at Keck Medicine of USC, their private hospital. Afterwards, I decided to pursue a residency training program. I decided to leave California to get a new experience, a progressive hospital system at University of Utah Healthcare. And there I stayed on for my PGY1 in pharmacy practice and my PGY2 in critical care. Then I came back to Los Angeles and joined West Coast University School of Pharmacy as an assistant professor and have stayed there over the last 6 years. I'm now an associate professor at the School of Pharmacy. Love reaching beyond the classroom in this digital world to connect with you on podcasting, videos, and much more so that we can all make intentional changes in our lives. And through this process, I became certified in the KonMari Method. Yes, you may have seen Marie Kondo and her books or Netflix show, Magic of Tidying Up and Transforming Your Life. And that is really what helped me reset my own burnout by simplifying and decluttering my own life. So I became certified in the method, and now it's part of my Burnout Doctor method of clarifying how you live your life, simplifying your life, and aligning your work into your life, and not the other way around. I'm so glad to be on this journey with all of you. Please hit subscribe, and we'll have new videos each week.